Taylor, how's lifting going for you?
Great.
Really?
Yeah,
you back in the swing of it?
I'm on ever since like the day I could start lifting again after I fucked my finger up with smashing it with the tree while I was doing yard stuff. Like I've been loving it. I've been doing super good, sticking with my regimen. Like my shoulder was not feeling great for a while. And so I like lowered a bunch of my shoulder related lifts, and now I'm feeling myself getting back up to it. And so I'm super pleased with that. So
it's cool when that happens.
I'm really enjoying lifting. And I've said, I'll fast forward. I wake up Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, usually not Thursday. I don't lift Thursday morning, so I'm not exhausted for this recording. And then Friday and either Saturday or Sunday I'll lift as well. And I just pop the fucking caffeine pill first thing when I wake up in the morning. And then 12, 13 minutes later, I'm wired, ready to go. And so, yeah, it's going super, super well.
That's
something
cool.
that I'm getting a lot of positive results from that I don't find in a ton of workout, because you know how it is, Woody. You can like hop on bodybuilding.com and then you can go to their workout regimens page and it'll kind of spell something out for you. Something that I've included on every single one of my workouts at the very end that they don't include in a lot of those are farmer's carries. And I've been a farmer's carry, farmer's walk apologist for so long. If you're not doing farmer's walks at the end of your workout, you're missing out. Nothing is going to blast your forearms and hit your whole body the way farmer's walks do.
Ignore him. He's sponsored by
useful.
Big Farmer. It's all
I'm sponsored by Big Farmer's Walk. But it really is just the if you don't know what that is, Asterios.
I don't.
Yeah, so a farmer's walk is you just grab I have farmer's walk handles that you load on with plates and you make it like
it could be kettlebells or whatever.
Oh,
it could be whatever.
Okay.
For mine, they're like, it's just like a barbell where you slide the plates on and add the weight and whatnot. And you just grab two things that are incredibly heavy and you walk as far as you can while holding them. And gripping it works your forearms to fuck. Holding it up and keeping your shoulders back is working your chest. It's working a little bit of your chest, working your entire arm. It's even working a little bit of traps and your entire lower body because you're walking around.
But you walk in a drop-friendly environment.
I do. I walk in my unfinished area in my basement. I walk around with those.
My parallel would be walking around the pool table in the Game of Thrones room. Like, I don't want to drop anything there.
Yeah, see, you don't have the unfinished area, so it's not as good for you. Also, I have the benefit of all the plates that I bought when I did like stock up my gym. Titan Fitness had a huge blowout sale on rubber plates. And so cool. I just loaded up.
Are they all the same size?
Yeah. That's the benefit of bumper plates.
I wish I had that.
The 10-pound plate is that wide. The 45 one's this wide. The 35.
You might have done it anyway. I think I told you that. I was like, oh, one of my purchasing mistakes. My 45's this big. My 25's this big. Mm-hmm. And I wish that I had the plates like you. But you also don't want to like start over. Like all your plates. Like
no,
they're just
so expensive.
Weight. Like. What's my problem? Aesthetics? Exactly? I don't know. I just wish I had what you had.
If anything, Woody, you doing the farmer's walks knowing that dropping them would ruin your floor, that's motivation.
That's a very good point.
That's what you need. Yeah. And so anybody out there, fitness boys out there, farmer's walks.
I'll do my own pitch.
Super good.
Gymnast rings. Rings are. I love calisthenics now.
Yeah,
I'm all about. If you do push-ups, right? I do 20 push-ups. I feel like I hardly even hit my chest, right? I usually do sets of 20 on the stream. But 20 push-up. I don't know if I can even do 20 on rings. I do like 15, and then it drops down to 10s because it's just it's so much harder on rings, and they're kind of declined too. I do my pull-ups on rings. I do core work where I do like a. There's a machine where you sort of put your forearms on it and you lift your knees up.
Yeah,
that's bitch work. Do it on rings and pull your knees up. It's fucking exhausting. And I aspire to get to L sits, but they're hard in general, and I think they're extra hard for me because my legs are heavy. Like
you're doing knee raises with the rings.
Yes.
Good for you, man. That's a tough thing to fucking do because you have no stability.
Yeah.
At all. You're having to use every single core stabilizing muscle.
I know.
Rings like. And all the
do you have rings too?
I don't have rings.
Okay.
I don't have like the area to. I guess I do. I might get.
I
them
think
in
you
the
could
future,
hang
but,
it from your joists, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah,
how
I
unfinished
probably
it is.
could.
Okay.
But I'm also fat, so I might tear them right off. And so, like, these are the ultimate. Like, literally, there was a thread on some bodybuilding forum where it was like, you can only have one piece of equipment to maintain your body. What do you get? And so many of these jacked ass dudes were like Olympic rings,
Really?
because I can pull up with them. I can do like you're talking about doing the push-ups with them where you're bringing it forward.
Mm-hmm.
That is so much harder
It really
than
is.
people realize. It is incredibly hard. Every single stabilizing muscle in your chest, even some core, like it's all working. And so, yeah, that's really impressive that you're doing leg or knee raises with a static arm holding down those.
I bet you could do it. It's not that hard. Also,
I just mean it's tough. Like,
yeah,
it really works. Yeah.
Something about the rings are just like ready all the time. Like on non-workout days, I'll go in and bust like 8 of those or something like that. Usually, whichever like position the ring is in is the exercise. I'll be like, you know what, I could do 12. This thing behind me, like I do pull-ups almost every time I walk by it now.
Good.
So I don't know. I feel good. I'm doing 0 legs because I hurt my ankle and I'm not like cleared to, but it doesn't hurt anymore. So I think I'm just a few days away from doing legs again.
Nice.
I want to run. That's my thing. I keep talking
know.
about this. I want to run a mile a day for 30 days and just see what it does. Like, I think a thing will happen. I don't know. I'll get decent cardio, but I'm definitely not cleared to run. So we'll see maybe in December.
How about you, Asterios? You're not drinking anymore? You're not smoking pot anymore? Are you working out or anything?
Unfortunately, no. I'm sober because of a content bet. I have been doing Weight Watchers since February, and I really like it. It is.
So how does it work? Like,
Sure.
It's point based, right?
Yeah, like I don't know. For me, when I hear like I have 2,000 of something, like, oh, you have 2,000 calories a day, I'm like, oh shit, that's a lot of calories. I could go crazy.
Yeah.
A Snickers bar is only 200. I could have 20 Snickers, and it's like, like the nice thing about Weight Watchers is you have like 20 points or 25 points or 30 points, and a Snickers bar is like 11 points. So it's like, well, that Snickers bar is half of what you can eat in the day, and it's like you can eat that Snickers bar, but that might be it. So it's this weird thing where it like weights food, not even in terms of like its caloric value or its sugar content, but rather by how addictive it is. Because if you eat a Snickers bar, you're probably going to eat 5 more Snickers bars. But grilled chicken has 0 points
and 0 addictive value.
Yeah, yes, exactly. Because the idea is that it's like, look, you're probably not going to sit there and eat 20 grilled chickens. Like, you're not. Like, fruit has 0 points because they're like, well, look, if you're going to overeat because you're a food addict, you might as well overeat apples. Like, yeah, bananas have calories in them, but it's like, at least you're not eating ice cream, you big fat monster. And so that's kind of the benefit of it, is that it's less of a nutrition program, and it's like more of like, and they don't advertise it as such. It is secretly but clearly an addiction management program.
That's interesting. I won't go too long about this, but sometimes I talk about how
talk about it.
Finance is not just a math problem, right? Sometimes finance, like there's an emotional part to it too. Like if you were to tell me, hey, Woody, should I do an automatic deduction savings plan that returns 8%, or one that requires me to manually take money out of my stuff for 9%, I think, man, I bet 5 years from now, the 8% one, you'll end up with more cash. Because finance is not just a math problem. There's an emotional component to it too. This Weight Watchers thing, it seems like a parallel to that. Like they're not just counting calories, which might be the most effective way to lose monitor intake, but they wrap an emotional part around it that is probably at least as important when we're talking about food.
Oh my God. I mean, the reason I overeat is that I'm fucking stressed, or I'm anxious, or I'm looking to avoid something. And so if I'm going to binge, they have a big list of foods that are 0 points. Like, most vegetables, fishes and chickens, like all this stuff, fruits. It's 0 points because it's like, well, we know you're it's like, we know you're eating way too much for a reason. Can we get you to eat way too much of something else?
Yeah, we already know you're a fat fuck. Let's give you the right thing to eat. Oh, are you going to eat 11 bananas? I don't think so, idiot. Like, you're going to have one and be like, this isn't like candy.
Yes, exactly. And then and you've eaten the banana and you're kind of like, this sucks. Eating sucks, I guess. All right, I'll go do something else.
That's interesting. How's your progress been?
I've pretty quickly lost 25 pounds. They sent me this little gold medal for losing 25 pounds.
Nice.
And,
Wow, dude, that's gay.
I don't think it's very gay. And since then, I've kind of been on and off it. My mom, though, has lost 35 pounds. I got her into it because it has an app where you can zap barcodes and it tells you how many points something are. Mm-hmm. And my mom is so fucking into gadgets. I was like, I bet my mom will like this Weight Watcher shit because of this app. And I was fucking right. And thank God, because it's my mom's cholesterol was so high that it was turning the area around her eye blue. That's how, I don't know why high cholesterol does that. I just know it does
you're
that.
not joking.
Yes, because it did it to my mom, and my